You're walking down the street when suddenly a gust of wind blows straight at you. You instinctively take a step back, only to be shocked to find a cut on your hand, as if slashed by a blade. But the strange part is, you don't feel any pain at all. If you've ever experienced a bizarre moment like this, then chances are you've encountered the mysterious yokai from Japanese folklore known as Kamaitachi. In today's video, we'll dive into the legend of this yokai, who seems to take great pleasure in leaving mysterious wounds on unsuspecting humans. I'm Mr. Yao, and welcome to the Leyenda Yokai channel. Here, I explore famous yokai and urban legends. If you're into these topics, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. In Japanese folklore, there's a strange phenomenon. You're walking along when a sudden whirlwind sweeps past you, and once the wind dies down, you discover deep, clean cuts on your arms and legs, as if slashed by sharp blades. And yet, curiously, you feel no pain at all. This eerie event is said to be the work of a yokai that has existed since ancient times, the Kamaitachi. Originating from the Chubu region of Japan, particularly around Yamanashi and Nagano, the Kamaitachi is a supernatural creature said to ride on whirlwinds, striking victims with claws shaped like sickles. Though the wounds it leaves are long and precise, victims feel no pain whatsoever. According to legend, Kamaitachi always attack in groups of 3, each with a specific role in their terrifying ambush. The first one strikes the victim's legs, knocking them to the ground in an instant. The second then rushes in, slashing the helpless body with its sickle-like limbs, leaving behind countless deep wounds. And finally, the third Kamaitachi applies a mysterious salve, capable of healing most of the injuries within seconds. Because of this, no blood is spilled, and not a single cut causes pain or death. The Kamaitachi's attack is so swift and precise, it can cleanly slice off a chunk of flesh, without the victim even noticing. From a victim's point of view, it feels as if they merely stumbled and scraped themselves slightly. They stand up, feeling only a dull ache, unaware of just how close they came to something truly otherworldly. The name Kamaitachi comes from the Japanese words kama, sickle, and itachi, weasel, literally the sickle weasel. These creatures are often associated with sudden gusts of wind or mysterious whirlwinds that seem to come out of nowhere. Kamaitachi first appeared in written records in Tono Monogatari, The Legends of Tono, a famous collection of Japanese folktales compiled by folklorist Kuneo Yanagita in 1907. The tales are rooted in the mountainous Chubu region of Japan, especially Yamanashi and Nagano, where strange winds and eerie weather are part of everyday life. Among these stories, Kamaitachi is listed alongside other yokai tied to natural phenomena, beings that blur the line between weather and spirit. Interestingly, the itachi, the weasel itself, has long been considered a trickster in Japanese folklore. They are elusive, mischievous, and often bring misfortune. Hearing the cry of a weasel was once thought to be a bad omen, a sign that despair or disaster was drawing near. Some legends even say these weasels possess supernatural abilities, capable of transforming or hypnotizing humans. When one stands upright on its hind legs, it might be casting a spell, perhaps luring a human to leave behind food or something far more sinister. According to legend, when a weasel grows old, it may transform into a magical yokai. Its claws become long and sharp, like terrifying sickles, and it gains the power to move faster than the wind itself. No one truly knows what they look like because they move so quickly they're nearly invisible to the human eye. There are two main beliefs about how these creatures become Kamaitachi. The more common version says that with age, the weasel's claws grow in a sickle-like, and the creature itself becomes a spirit of the wind. This is where the name Kamaitachi originates. Another version claims that elderly weasels are blessed by the wind god, who grants them the ability to race through the air at incredible speeds. When combined with their sickle-like claws, these weasels become mischievous spirits who ride the wind and slash at unsuspecting travelers, not to harm them, but simply for fun. In Niigata Prefecture, there exists a unique version of the Kamaitachi legend, one that paints this yokai not as a mere trickster, but as a messenger of the wind god himself. According to local folklore, the appearance of a Kamaitachi is a dire omen. A violent snowstorm is on its way. This belief is deeply rooted in the region's relationship with nature, especially the harsh winters, and reflects the awe and fear locals hold toward the forces of wind and storm. The wounds left by Kamaitachi are seen not just as random slashes, but as divine warnings, marks from the wind god. Fishermen, in particular, pay close attention to these signs. If they're struck by the creature's invisible attack, they believe it's a signal that the storm is near, and immediate action must be taken to avoid disaster. To protect themselves, local fishermen will often halt their sea journeys altogether. They'll also hang shimenawa, sacred straw ropes used in Shinto practices, at the entrance of their homes. These ropes are believed to ward off evil and invite protection. Through this ritual, the people hope to drive away the storm and earn the favor of the wind god before it's too late. If you're interested in the legends of Japan's wind god and thunder god, let me know in the comments below. If enough people express interest in the comments, I will seriously consider making a video about the wind and thunder gods in the future. Your feedback truly matters. From a more modern and scientific perspective, what we call a Kamaitachi might simply be a small whirlwind. These sudden gusts of wind can create pockets of low pressure, and in rare cases, they may even cause skin to split open, leaving wounds that resemble knife cuts. To ancient people, such unexplained injuries must have seemed like the work of a supernatural being. There's even a theory that the idea of Kamaitachi started as a joke, a pun based on the Kamaitachi, a stance or motion in swordsmanship. But no matter the origin, stories of invisible yokai riding the wind and slashing at unsuspecting victims can be found all across Japan. To this day, Kamaitachi remains one of the country's most enduring and mysterious yokai. If you enjoy my channel, please help by hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you won't miss my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching until the end, and I'll see you next time.